What's up, guys? Floopes 100 here to review Shakugan no Shana. All 3 seasons, the whole series itself. And like normal, I'm going to be doing my character introductions. I will be going through these generally fast because there are a lot of characters, and I wish to not bore you to death. So, Flame of the Heavens, Alistair. He is the contractor for Shana. He is the, well, he's the contractor. He is the god of atonement. Flame hazes. Flame hazes are basically the ones who stand up against the Crimson Lords and the Denizens and the Renes, the ones that stop them from just eating people, like eating their existence and throwing the whole world's balance off. So there's Shana, who is the main female character, of course. The main, main flame haze of this series. Marjorie Dahl, Wilhelmina. I have a lot of issue pronouncing her name. Wilhelmina, I don't know. She was like Shauna's guardian up in the Heaven's Road Palace. It's where Shauna grew up. And the tuner, Commission. There are actually a lot of flame hazes, but I will not list all of them because there are just way too many. There are also the 4 gods of Earth, which I don't really remember their names. But, yeah. Yuji, he is the Mistis who got in contact with the, his special treasure is the Midnight Lost Child. It is what actually allows him to renew his existence at midnight. Chigusa, that's his mom. Kentaro is his dad. Kazumi is the girl on the right side who is just a human but ends up getting mixed up in this whole flame haze, denizen, Crimson World type of thing. Sato and Tanaka. They are both involved with Marjorie Dahl. They get, just kind of involved with her by a weird chance encounter. Johan and Feelies, Feelies is a denizen who adopted a child on a whim, and then whenever he grew up, they fell in love, and she actually created the Midnight Lost Child to give him eternal life. Lamies, he is he knows a few things about organ. He is basically he's also a soul collector, or torch collector. He gathers torches. The denizens on the Renes. The Renes are basically the followers of the denizens, and the denizens follow Crimson Lord. And then there's the Ball Masquerade. Snake of the Festival is the leader. Hecate is the pure being, like the pure priestess. Yeah. Belpiel, she is also a denizen with a lot of power. And then there is Sydney, who is known as Thousand Changes Sydney because he can change into a lot of things, obviously, and is a very powerful crimson. So anyway, sorry for the long introduction. Now to animation. I give the animation an 8.9 because I thought the whole anime as a series was had a lot of awesome anime. The fight scenes were I thought they were well done. I thought they were very cool looking and very, not like overly flashy, but really just nice. And I think it just got better as the seasons went on. Music, 9.1 out of 10. I think the music was very spot on. It had it was cheerful it was very cheerful, and then when something bad happened, it had this really, basically you knew something was about to happen, like you knew shit was about to fly. And I like that because it was very, when you heard it, it was like, oh, ooh, something's about to happen. A lot of animes animes do that, but I think this one done it really well because I really just anticipated it. Story, I gave it 9.3. Now I'm going to have to go into detail for the story, so bear with me, my friends. Sakai Yuji runs into Shana one day after school when he encounters a Renee. Well, he finds out that he is a torch, and torches are replacements of people who have been eaten by the denizens. So he's going to disappear after his power of existence is gone. At midnight, his power of existence comes back to him, and Shauna and Alistair have this little idea, and he has the Midnight Lost Child. So then, the Midnight Lost Child is created by Feelies, and it was created by Feelies, who I mentioned earlier, and he has been able to he has that treasure, and it renews his life for him. So he is, an infinite supply almost. But then everyone is after him, all the Dens and Crimson Lords and everything, because he has the Midnight Lost Child. And that is a very big deal, because the Midnight Lost Child can be used for a lot of things. So therefore, him and Shauna, they correspond with each other, and they eventually grow into more than, just a torch and just a flame haze. They become, they kind of get their identities, and they become, more than what they think they just are. Because Shauna is just a flame haze to her until he gives her the name Shauna thanks to her sword. And she's actually in love with him, and so is Kazumi, so they have this competition going on since season 1, and I think the competition is actually really interesting. But anyway, sorry. Shauna is set to protect Yuji from everything, and Yuji wants to learn how to fight, which he does, and then there's also the introduction of Silver being his guardian of the Midnight Lost Child. Silver is a Crimson Lord who Marjorie Daw is after, because it killed everyone that she wanted to kill as a human. Then she became a flame haze and has seeked revenge on him. But then it gets kind of weird at the end of season 2. Yuji is supposed to either decide between Kazumi and Shauna. Shauna sees Yuji and gets really happy, and then he just disappears. They don't know what the hell happened. So she finds Kazumi, they go to his house, all his stuff is disappearing, which means he just disappeared as a torch and everyone's going to forget him. Well, no, he didn't just disappear. He actually became the embodiment of Festival of the Snake, who's the leader of Ball Mastew. So he's actually working toward a goal of moving these denizens over to a new world where they won't be able to feed on humans. And I think that's actually really interesting, because he was doing it all for the sake of Shauna, for her not to have to fight so much, for her not to be just a flame haze, she could have a life of her own, and he did it all for her. And the ending was actually really amazing. Spoiler alert, they actually end up going with each other to this new created world that he made, and it kind of ends there. For the most part, about them. But, they're together in this new world, and he is no longer just a Mistis or a torch. Lemise, who is the demon, the corpse collector, the torch, he collects the torches, etc. He actually gives Yuji his being back. So he's not just a torch anymore. He's actually a being of power. So that is set in concrete. Overall, sorry, this is a very long anime review. Actually, I think this might be the longest one I've ever done. But, well, there's a lot to cover in this one, so But story-wise, 9.3. I think it's freaking amazing. Overall, give a 9.6 to this anime. I thought the anime was very well done. I'm looking forward to watching the movie. I know the movie is not a continuation of the show. It's actually an adaptation of the manga, I think. But I'm still really looking forward to it, because I think it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to love, whenever I get to review that for you guys. So anywho, I hope you guys really enjoyed. I sure did. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share my video. It helps me as a small YouTuber. You guys know I'm a small YouTuber. But, it really does help if you guys share my video, because then other people watch and maybe they'll share my video. And I just want to like talk to everyone and have some great tell conversations about anime, games, and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.